That etouffee was good, by the way. Go! It's October, Kurt. You're 18-5 in October. And we got the Bucs coming in tonight. But that's not even the big news. Tonight, Matt Ryan takes his rightful spots in the Falcons Ring of Honor next to the owner, Arthur Blank, which we did last week when the Chiefs came to town and stole the game last Sunday Night Football. But we're riding high off of beating the Saints. And now Tampa Bay and the Bucky O'Hares, they are in town. And they came to play. They decimated the Eagles on Sunday. They beat the fucking feathers off of the Eagles. But guess what? We ain't the Eagles. We the Falcons. And a lot of people isn't giving us the accolade that we deserve. And that's quite all right. That is fine. And that is dandy. But I'm going to tell you what to expect tonight. I'm going to tell you exactly what to expect tonight. See, Jon Gruden, and I have mad respect for Chucky, one of the greatest coaches to ever coach in the NFL, from the Raiders to the Bucs to Super Bowl, beat his old team, the Raiders, in the Super Bowl, went back to the Raiders, and then some text messages and emails came out, and he has ever since been removed from the NFL, at least from a coaching standpoint. He was with the Saints last year doing some special office work or whatever the fuck you call it. But Gruden has a channel called Jon Gruden, what Gruden Speaks, Gruden, Gridiron Gruden, whatever the fuck it's called. I'll link it down below. I can't think of the fucking name. Anyway, he's giving his insight on the games. And it's a good channel to watch. If you really want to learn about football, plays, positions, and moves, go watch Jon Gruden. Anyway, he picked Todd Bowles and the Bucky O'Hares of Tampa Bay to decimate us with the likes we ever seen. 20 to 27, some shit like that. John, I love you. I respect you as a coach. I think you're one amazing guy when it comes to breaking down things from a football standpoint of view, because you was on the field, you have a ring, you know what it takes to get there. You took the Bucs there, our division rivals there, and got a ring. But it's Baker Mayfield. Now, the Broncos got to him a few times. They just didn't hit him hard enough. If we would have hit Derek Carr ass hard enough, he'll be on concussion protocol. And if we hit Baker Mayfield hard enough, he'll be on concussion protocol. Evans, fucking Mike Evans, the best receiver Tampa Bay has ever seen, in my opinion, and had. He always have a hamstring issue, doesn't he? So if Jesse Bates or Justin Simmons can get jobs at safeties, and we got some pretty decent corners, or if Matthew Judon can get to him in time, well, the quarterback in time, then we ain't got to really worry about Mike Evans, huh? Or Gray to get to the quarterback in time, or Amar to get to the quarterback in time. We don't have to worry about Mike Evans. However, we got a good nickel in D'Alfred, right? So, if the ball just so happens to go, I don't know, towards A.J. Terrell's side, one of the best covers in the league, go on that side right there, right? Who say their play won't be made on the ball and, Mike Evans go down with a hamstring issue? Because that's normal, seem like, when he has a lot of pressure on him. It's normal for him to get hurt. I haven't even got it to, single leg, one leg, Chris Godwin having ass. I ain't got it him. He injury prone. You can't even blow on him. Understand? Can't blow on him. All it's gonna take is for us. Just put a little pressure on those guys. And Atlanta is known to hurt people. Just look at Taysom Hill. I said it at the game, and I called it. Abdomen problem. He's out. Now, he should be back, I guess, by the time they play the Kansas City Chiefs, them Saints, on Sunday. And I'm rooting for the Saints to actually beat the Chiefs, because they stole one from us. But that's besides the point. Everybody think that Baker Mayfield not gonna come here because they dominated the Eagles. But the Broncos dominated them with a rookie quarterback. The Eagles didn't have A.J. Brown or Devontae, what's his name? Not Adams. He might be leaving. Devontae Smith. Didn't have them two guys out there. So Jalen Hurts really didn't have a receiving corps, but just Dallas got it. You clamp him down. He got to throw the guys that was playing against a high-profile defense. That's a recipe for them to win. They couldn't run nothing. Saquon Barkley can't do it all by himself. So they went into that game handicapped. That's basically what that boiled down to. Catch the Eagles at 100%, it'd be a different story. Now, we got lucky. Now, they tried to rob us. You know, that fucking Gardner guy took his helmet off. They tried to rob us, right? They did some underhand shit, but we got them. However, if the Eagles would have had A.J. Brown, we might have would not won that goddamn game. We just won't know. So sit there and look at how the Bucs did the Eagles and think that, oh, yeah, they're going to whoop the Falcons like that. That's bullshit. They said the same thing about the Saints because the Saints steamrolled Dallas. Well, the Eagles went in there and then they got back. Then they fucking beat the Saints in the last minute of the game. Just like kind of how we did. Just clamped them down with defense. That rookie quarterback for the Broncos embarrassed the Bucs. In Tampa, mind you. In Tampa. Kirk Cousins, last time I checked, isn't a rookie. Last time I checked, Atlanta does have a pretty decent running game. That's something that the Bucs been lacking in. Tyler Algier proved something last week. He can run the ball. Give it to Tyler Algier. BJ is kind of nursing a hamstring injury because we've been running him a little bit too much. I think BJ, or Bijan, however you want to pronounce his name, will be better as a flex player this evening. Short little passes. Take some attention off of Darnell Mooney. Take some attention off of Drake London. Let them draw eyes. Hey, man. Put him as a fullback, still run back tonight. Let's see what happens. Or a halfback. See something. See something different. Let Tyler be the power runner. Let BJ do some flex play. I will keep my eyes on Ray McLeod tonight. And believe it or not, guys, I think this might be Kyle Pitts' game because we know they're going to double coverage Darnell Mooney tonight. We know they're going to probably put the clamps down on Drake. Let them draw their attention. Use your other assets. I wouldn't be surprised tonight if Kirk Cousins shut up the doubters and does a quarterback sneak for a touchdown tonight. Wouldn't surprise me none. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I think a lot of trickery is going to happen tonight. But I can say this about Tampa Bay. If we do sleep on those Pirates, right, then I expect Baker to have a good night. If we can't get to Baker, and Baker's been releasing the ball 2.5 seconds or less, real quick releases, if we can't get to him in time, then our secondary has to step up big time. If our front line of defense can't get to him in time, the secondary has to step up even more than what they did the last week. And even the week before that with Kansas City, even though we was robbed that game. They really are going to have to step it up. I expect this game to come down to the wire. I expect it to be a high-scoring affair, too. I expect at least 50 points to be thrown between both teams, total. I expect the Falcons to come out on top, 31. I expect the fucking Bucs to fall 20 to maybe no more than 22 points. 23 in a good day, but I expect Atlanta to put 31 on the board tonight. Maybe even 34. It's gonna be 50 or more points scored tonight. Now, if we can't get to Baker, then the scores might be reversed. But every time the Bucs and the Falcons play, a lot of times this is usually a high-scoring game. I do know when the Bucs came in last year, Baker Mayfield went down the field and whooped us. I think it was 25-29, last-minute touchdown. We went to Tampa. It was a very defensive game, like 16-13. We won. It was mainly a field goal game, pretty damn much. So I don't expect that low score of a game. I expect a high scoring affair. So let's run Tyler Algier tonight. Let's give Kyle Pitts the ball. Okay. Let's let Drake and Darnell draw attention. Let's utilize Ray McLeod just a little bit more. And we have that tight end from the 49ers. What's his name? Fitzgerald. I can't think of his fucking name. But he guy came from San Francisco. I can't think of his name. You have Anderson. Anderson got the pick 6 on defense. I think, yeah, him. He can do both. Listen, special teams. We have the opportunity, okay, to do something spectacular tonight. This is the first Thursday night primetime game since that horrible Marcus Mariota bullshit up in Charlotte in the rain on his back, throwing the ball up in the air. We're 1-1 in primetime. Should be 2-0, but we're 1-1 in primetime. Let's go 2-1 and get 2-0 in the division, 3-2, lead the South, and then go to Charlotte in 2 weeks and beat the ginger hair color stepchild known as Andy Dalton that lost to his old team, was the Bengals, this past week. And then be 3-0 in the division, 4-2, heading into week 6 or 7 in our case. That would be glorious. Firm hold in the South, undefeated in the division, sitting at 4-2. Swept the first 3 division games. That would be amazing. Before Seattle comes here on the 20th, then we got the Raiders on the 13th. No, we got the Panthers. Then we got the Seahawks coming here after the Panthers, if I recall. And they're playing some pretty good football. So let's get to 4-2, because if the Seahawks keep doing what they're doing, even though the Lions got them this past week, if the Seahawks keep doing what they're doing, there'll be a true test for us. And then we got to worry about the Cowboys. I have a lot of family coming to that game out here. But I'm more concerned about the Vikings. They playing some Super Bowl caliber football in the NFC. We can prove a point tonight, set the bar for the Panthers, beat a few more very good teams, and then really solidify our dominance when we beat the Vikings in December. Because for that game, you got the Chargers, who ain't no slouches, on my birthday, December 1st. And then we play Washington's in there. Dan Quinn is doing real good shit with Washington, the Commanders. You know, the Giants ain't no pushover right now. I keep an eye on them, but the Commanders and the Vikings. We got the Broncos. The Chargers are playing decent football. The Seahawks. So we got about 4 or 5 teams. So getting ahead now and preparing for those teams should be priority. But tonight, let's make a statement. Tonight, let's go 2-1 prime time. Tonight, to quote Samuel L. Jackson, rise up and let's beat the Bucs. I'm going to have me a seafood platter. Some shrimp tacos with some crab legs. Maybe a little bit of coleslaw on the side with some corn on the cob. Maybe even have a little boudin sauce just to commemorate them motherfucking Saints people of that week. That shit sounds delicious. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. Before I go to the game, because they won't have all that shit in motherfucking state. That's just a special order. I ain't finna pay a whole bunch of fucking money for that shit. But anyway, let's go, Falcons. Fuck you, Bucs. And rise up. It's been your boy, Savar Matner. I'm out of one.